This celebrity interview is brought to you by Dane Buy Local. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I'm your host, Ellen Barrett. And now imagine the main street in your hometown getting a $500,000 makeover, plus marketing and business experts all coming in to help local businesses learn and grow. It happened in Wabash, Indiana, and now we get the opportunity to help choose the next community for this. And it's the latest chapter in the Small Business Revolution Main Street, and here to tell us all about it is the program's creator, Amanda Brinkman of the Deluxe Corporation, and one of the most popular businessmen in America, possibly the nation, I may dare say, and the world. From Shark Tank, Robert Herkovich, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Amanda, tell us about...
The world, wow.
You are a big deal.
Thank you.
You are a pretty big name,
this program, Amanda.
I would say. At least us here in Madison, Wisconsin, for sure.
Now he's running the interview. All right, so the Small Business Revolution is a movement. We really wanted to create a revolution around getting more people to support small businesses and to really understand the impact you can have by supporting small businesses in your small town. And so this program was designed to invest $500,000 in revitalizing one small town's main street. And we're in year 2 of it. And this year we received 14,000 nominations, and we've narrowed it down to 5.
Every state.
Wow.
Every state was represented. I mean, people are passionate about these small towns. And so we are encouraging people to go to smallbusinessrevolution.org, find out more about these finalists, and vote for your favorite.
What an incredible opportunity. And now, Robert, has Small Business Revolution Main Street left an impact on you personally?
Well, it's such a great opportunity to get involved. You know, at Shark Tank, we've been doing this for 8 years, but here, we're going into really small businesses that have a lot of stakes on the line, and they're not only trying to survive as a business and help themselves, but also help their community. And it's really about making an impact, and boy, you see it right there.
Absolutely. Such a big impact for these small communities. And now, Amanda, tell us about this year's finalists and where we can vote and learn more.
Yes, so this year's finalists, there's 5 of them. They are Kingsburg, California, Georgetown, South Carolina, North Adams, Massachusetts, Bristolboro, Pennsylvania, and Red Wing, Minnesota. And you can find out more about each of these towns and what this investment would mean to each of these communities at smallbusinessrevolution.org. Again, there we have some mini documentaries and more information on each of the towns, and that's where you can vote.
Awesome. And Red Wing, Minnesota, not too far for us here in Madison, a close neighbor, if you will.
Oh.
And now, Amanda, what have been the biggest lessons you've learned while working on the Small Business Revolution Main Street project? I'm sure there's many.
Many, but really it again underscored how important small businesses are to small towns. The two things go hand in hand. If a small town really wants to thrive, it needs a strong small business community. I mean, when you tell people to go visit your small town, you talk about the small businesses. You reference specific small business owners. That's what makes your community great. And so it's really about how important small businesses are to these small towns. I was also very moved by the passion of the small business owners we worked with in season 1. I mean, Wabash, Indiana is full of amazing people, and the way that small business community came together was really remarkable.
Absolutely. And Robert, how did the Small Business Revolution impact last year's winner? I know, Amanda, you touched on this a little bit in Wabash, Indiana. And where can people watch season 1 to get a sense of what's in store for this year's winners?
Well, we really encourage people to go to smallbusinessrevolution.org, and you can see the entire first season with Wabash, Indiana. And what's amazing, as Amanda says, is you can see how important the stakes were to them and the impact that we had on them. And then you can see a mini documentary on the 5 finalists this year, and then vote for them. But, you know, the biggest impact, I think, was a sense of momentum, a sense of excitement and reawakening. It's hard to live in a small town. It's hard for these small businesses. They've had good days. They've had bad days. There's big box retailers. They're under siege from a variety of different sources. And this was really just a way for them to kind of fight back and create a movement and put a stake in the ground.
I love it. And quick before we go here, we're almost out of time. I just want to know from each of you, what would be your tip to small business owners, as they're a large part of our community as well?
I think it's really about making sure that you have your marketing in great shape. Marketing can make the biggest difference on the health of your business and the growth of your business. And from a marketing perspective, it's most important to make sure you're findable online. A really strong brand, a consistent one, a great website, making sure you're staying in front of your customers. But marketing can make the biggest difference. And oftentimes we feel that small business owners kind of struggle with that. But finding a great partner to help you with it can get you back to doing what you love.
I would just say, really understand what you're great at. Don't be a Me Too business, because there's a lot of Me Too's. Be great at one thing.
I love it. Awesome tips. Again, Amanda and Robert, thank you so much for being with us today. A real pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right after this. This celebrity interview was brought to you by Dame Buy Local.